What's going on, guys? It's Mr. Green here, and I'm very, very excited to bring you this gameplay commentary. I am not excited to bring you this gameplay commentary because of my score. Even though I did go 46-11 and got 2 VTOL warships, had a pretty good score, pretty good game, that's not the main point. The main point behind this is that I got into a game with Chris Smoove and Girl Gone Gamer. If you don't know who Chris Smoove and Girl Gone Gamer is, well, then shame on you. They're two very big YouTubers. Chris Smoove has over 700,000 subscribers, and Girl Gone Gamer has over 200,000 subscribers, and she's growing really fast. They're both awesome YouTubers. They both put awesome content up, and I really like Girl Gone Gamer. She puts a lot of original little skits up, and they're pretty cool, and some vlogs that are pretty cool. So go check both of them out if you haven't already. Now, the other point in this game is that I did beat Chris Smoove and Girl Gone Gamer. I did go 46-11. My team did win. We did really well. Had a really good game. This wasn't a pre-set up lobby. It was completely random. So that's like one of the cool points behind it, is that I randomly got in a game with Chris Smoove and Girl Gone Gamer. And guys, before you start, this is not a bragging video. I'm not coming on here saying I trashed Chris Smoove and Girl Gone Gamer. They ain't nothing. They ain't got no skill. No, that ain't what I'm doing at all. I'm just providing a really cool gameplay because I actually got to play with them, and I did end up beating them, and that's just kind of a bonus. Beating them was the icing on the cake. It was really cool just to get to play with them, just to be in the same lobby with two huge YouTubers that I really admire. So having said that, you might want to know how I beat them, what kind of style I use, what kind of tips I can provide you guys on how I beat two huge YouTubers. And before I go into that, I wanted to say that there's a misconception with Call of Duty commentators out there. There's kind of a misconception that all Call of Duty good commentators are gods at Call of Duty and they can't be beaten, and that's just not true. Come on, that's not true at all. They're just normal people, normal guys and girls who love to play video games, love to play Call of Duty. They can be beaten. In fact, I've noticed, and I've looked at a lot of these big time YouTubers' kill death ratio when they happen to show it, and it usually hovers around 2. It's, you know, you hardly ever see a big YouTube commentator with like a 3.5 or 3.25 KD. It usually hovers around 2, and that's a good KD. That's a solid KD. I'm Miss 5,000 watts. If you guys don't know her, go check her out. Her stuff is awesome as well. Miss 5,000 watts posted a video of her combat record for Black Ops 2, and she said she hadn't reset her stats and whatnot, so it was her legit stats, her combat record. She had a 1.9, and a lot of people can hate on that and be like, 1.9, I have a 3 and I'm not a YouTube commentator. You know what, it doesn't matter. A 1.9 KD is a really solid KD. A 2.0 KD is a really solid KD. You can those KDs can still provide great tips, can still give you guys awesome insight on how to play the game and strategies. Me myself, I have a 2.5 KD. Sorry, a 2.25 KD. I've had a 2.25 KD in almost every Call of Duty. That's where it hovers around. The only Call of Duty that I had greater than that was the very first Black Ops. I had a 2.5 in that game. I actually didn't play that game as much as any of the other Call of Duties, didn't enjoy it as much. In Modern Warfare 3, my KD hovered around 2.5. In Modern Warfare 1, my KD hovered around 2. And in Modern Warfare 2, around 2.25 as well. So 2.25 is where I hover. Does that mean I am a better player than some Call of Duty player or YouTube commentator has a 1.9 or a 2 or anything like that? Does that mean someone who has a 3.0 KD is a better player than me or Chris Smoove or Miss 5,000 watts? No, that's not true. KD is relevant, it is important, but it is not the deciding factor on how good of a player you are in Call of Duty. There's a lot of people out there with a 3.0 KD that play domination and haven't capped a single flag in their life. So there's that. So let's move on to the tactics on how I beat Chris Smoove and Girl Gone Gamer. And I want to state that this was not an easy game. This was a hard game. I put on my try-hard pants. Like I said, I tried hard to beat these guys because it was a lot of fun to do so. And what my tactics were is a lot of tactics that I use in my tip videos that I provide to you guys is that I stayed around the perimeter. If you notice, I'm not around my team a lot. I'm usually sticking around the outside of the map. I'm trying to flank the team. Going against someone like Chris Smoove and Girl Gone Gamer, who both have pretty solid KDs, both pretty good Call of Duty players, and going against them head on every time is not smart, guys. You're only going to win half of those gunfights if you do win half of those gunfights, because they're really good. They know how to play the game. They have really good fast reaction time. They're good at this game. So I tried to flank them. That was my style. That's what I always try to do, is I try to be the flanker. Try to be the aggressive, very, very aggressive, move around constantly, and flank the enemy team. So that's what I did. Another way that helped me win was my class setup, you know, the normal PDW silencer with stock, the normal perks, you know, always having ghost on, some hard line, that kind of deal, the normal stuff, and my score streaks. I had stealth chopper, VSAT, and VTOL warship on. The VSAT is what really helped me and my team win. If you notice, we're down most of the game until the very end. VSATs, we always jump up a little bit. If you want to help your team win, and this is a little tip for you guys, a tip within a video. If you want to help your team win and it's a team full of randoms, use UAV UAV jammer, and VSAT. I promise you, if you want to win games, you want score streaks that help your team, not just you. So the VSAT is really what helped our team come ahead, because it wasn't just me getting the kills when I got the VSAT. My teammates were helping me get the kills, and they were using the VSAT to our whole advantage. So that's the way we beat these guys. I didn't beat this team by myself. Now, I got a couple good kill streaks and helped, you know, with kills and tags and whatnot, but my whole team contributed, and the VSATs definitely helped with that. It helped the whole team contribute, even if they weren't that skillful. A VSAT helps a non-skillful player get the jump on a skillful player, so there's that. So let's talk about the enemy team's class setup, what Chris Smoove and Grokon Gamer used. They're really good guys. They had really good class setups. They did use some equipment, which is what I was really surprised with. A lot of big YouTubers don't use equipment. You definitely don't need equipment to do well. So they use C4, which is what most stylish Call of Duty players like to use, and that's cool. But I didn't use any of that. I just go for perks and, you know, extra attachments and whatnot, extra perks. But besides that, let's take a look at their score streaks that they use. UAV jammer, guys. They used UAV jammer like it was going out of style. Okay, every time my team got a UAV jammer went up. I think it goes up around maybe like 3 times this game, or at least that's what it felt like when I was playing the game. And another thing they use is Ghost. They used Ghost. Every time we got a UAV, it wasn't helping us at all. So they had a really good class setup. And like I said, you guys, I just had a good game. I'm a good Call of Duty player. I'm not trying to say that I got lucky, because I am a good Call of Duty player, but so are Chris Smoove and Grokon Gamer. And this was just a good game. I'm sure if they would have stayed in the game, it's too bad that they did leave after this game was over. They did leave, and that's too bad, because I'm sure that we wouldn't have won the next game. You know, I think it would have been even. I think it would have been they would win, we would win. It would have been really awesome staying in the game with these guys, but they didn't. Sadly, they were in party chat as well, so I didn't get to chat with them, which is understandable. If you're a big YouTuber, you definitely want to stay in party chat, because people will be sending you messages and trying to ask you a bunch of stupid questions all the time, and that's just not cool. So I understand that. So I'm really happy that they got to see and play this game with me, and I was really happy to get in the game. So guys, I'm Mr. Green. If you want to check out my channel, I do tip videos and gameplay walkthroughs and all that jazz, all that awesome stuff. So feel free to check out my channel. Also, if you guys could maybe send this video somehow, or send it on Twitter to Chris Smoove or Grokon Gamer that, hey, you know, this guy played you guys, you know, he didn't trash you guys, you know, he won, he talked good about you guys. That would be awesome. If you guys could share this video, that would be great. So guys, I really hope you enjoyed this video. Hope you found it fun and entertaining. I know I did. I'm Mr. Green, and I had a really good time bringing this to you guys, and you guys have a great day.